an outlet. The behaviors and tricks that are learned in Treibball translate to a better behaved dog in everyday life, as you can see. And so we're going to introduce the team. We have, guys, why don't you go to your spots?
Sorry, Zach.
We have, first of all, Monica and Jojo. Jojo is a 3-year-old tricolored Aussie who loves to play ball and train. Second, we have Judy and Zuni. Zuni is a 5-year-old red merle Aussie, and he loves to sing. And third, we have Shauna and Brisco. Brisco is a 1-year-old Australian cattle dog who loves to play. And last, we have Gary and Wyck. Wyck is a brand new to Treibball. He's 2 years old and he's a rescue dog, and he just loves anything active. So, because these are all herding breeds here, but I have terriers that do it as well. Okay, so first of all, we're going to demonstrate some distance work. So the first thing you need for herding is for your dogs to go out and go away from you. We do a lot of training to keep our dogs coming toward us all the time, so this takes a little bit of work. So we're going to do it one at a time here. Let's step forward, and Gary and Wyck are going to demonstrate, and at the same time let's have Zuni and Judy demonstrating going to the mat. So Wyck is starting out. He's doing very close distance work because he's brand new to this. The mat is a target for the dogs to go to. And now we're going to demonstrate Brisco, who's going to do sort of a medium distance. And he runs out to the mat and immediately turns and lies down. Okay, and then we're going to do Jojo, who's been working for a couple of years on the sport now, so she has a little more distance and speed. Great. She waits for 3 seconds, and then she calls her again, and she's going to send her out even further this time. Nice work, Jojo. Let's give these dogs a hand for their distance work. Thank you, everybody. Okay, and the second skill we're going to show you is orientation to the ball. So we want the dogs to always stay on the other side of the ball, so they end up pushing it towards us. It wouldn't do very, very good if the dogs push the ball away from us. We want them to push it into the goal. So we teach them to stay on the other side of the ball. So Gary and Wyck and Judy and Zuni are going to show us orientation skills really close to the ball. Okay, so when the person moves, the dog has to stay on the other side of the ball from them. And so as they move north, south, east, and west, the dog moves on the opposite side of the ball. Very good. That's really, really nice. Now, Shauna and Monica are going to show us, let's have Shauna go first. She's going to do medium distance. See how he stays? He just moves to the other side of the ball when she does. He knows his position. We call this frontal orientation. Okay? And now Monica is going to show us how it's done with 2 balls. Good job. Nice work. Now she's going to roll out a second ball, and Jojo responds to Monica's body language. Monica's not saying anything. She just taught her to stay on the opposite side of the ball. When Monica points this way, Jojo runs onto the ball on the other side. So that way we can gather up balls that are all over the field. And all we have to do is point our shoulders, hips, and feet at the ball, and the dog knows the language that we're speaking to them. Okay, so next we're going to show you directional control. So let's bring these balls in, and we're going to do, Zuni is going to work with 2 mats here, and so Judy could send Zuni from one place to another. By just giving him some signals, some body signals. And he goes back and forth between the 2 mats.
Jack has that part down there.
Okay, great. Now Brisco's going to show us with 3 mats. Good boy. Excellent. Good job. What a good boy. He says, I see a ball. Must have ball. Please, can I have that as a reward? Okay, now Monica is going to show us how to do it with 3 balls. Instead of bats, we're going to use balls.
That would be Jack.
Yeah, let's pick up the mats. What a good girl. That is so awesome. Can you do that with your dog? This is a lot of impulse control and a lot of work, a lot of teamwork. You have to work as a team in this sport. So these are some pretty awesome dogs here. All right, so the next one we're going to do here is a pushing a ball off a bowl, which is one of our beginning techniques for teaching dogs to push. We put a cookie in the bowl, and the dog wants to get the cookie, so they push the ball off the bowl. So Zuni's going to demonstrate that. Yes. So we want them to do this on cue. Let's go ahead and do it with all 3 dogs here at the same time. This is really fun. You can do this at home with your dog, as long as they don't eat the ball. So we don't want any feet or teeth on these balls. We do a lot of impulse control work to keep the dogs from biting or jumping on the balls. Great. Really fun. So you teach them to wait and wait for the cue. The cue is push. Yay. Good job. Very nice. Okay. That was awesome, you guys. Really nice. Okay, so now we're going to do a couple of pushes. We're going to do a short distance push with Wyck, who's our beginner. So basically we don't have any distance on Wyck yet, just a little tiny bit. He just started. And it's really brave of people to come out here when your dogs aren't perfect yet. So, you know, you've got to give them a hand for being that brave. Yeah, let's hear it for these guys. Okay, go ahead and send Wyck out behind the ball, and let's have him push it. Yay, good boy. He looks happy. Okay, now Brisco's going to do a medium distance push. Nice work, buddy. That's so good. And let's have Zuni do a short, medium push, whatever you feel like he's capable of today. And wait, and then push. Good job. Excellent. Okay, now Monica and Jojo are our most experienced Treibball's team here today, and they're going to be showing us what the game looks like when you put it all together. So she's going to do how many balls? 3 balls. Awesome. And this is a relatively new thing for her. She gets so excited with 1 ball. She gets more excited with 2 balls, and she gets on beyond zebra with 3 balls. So she will bark a little bit, but she keeps it under control, and she'll get the balls into Monica. So this is what the game of Treibball looks like. In the end, when we train them, they would end up in the advanced level pushing 8 balls in at a distance of 50 feet. That was a nice little weight there. The weighting helps bring the dog's arousal rate down a little bit so that they don't become dodgeball players. The ball is under control. Excellent. Good job, baby. All right. First time in public. Nice. Readjusting her for the win. Good job, baby. Woohoo! 3 balls under control. That is incredible. Really nice. Okay, we got some games we're going to play now. And so the first one we call it the wave. And so we're going to send the dogs out behind the balls, and they're going to do the wave for you. Even Zach's getting in the game with Jojo over there, giving her one of her favorite rewards. Okay, we ready? Let's get the dogs lined up at your side. We have wind pushing the balls around. Okay, are you ready to send your dogs? On your mark, get set, 1 at a time? Okay, 1 at a time? Alrighty, we practiced it both ways. Gary's going to send Wyck. Okay, then Brisco, and Zuni, and then Jojo. Alright, okay. And here they go. They're going to do the wave. And back to a sit. The doggy wave. Good. All right. Want to try that again? Okay. Good, and back up to a sit. That ball has a lot of allure. Great. So this is again, it's really nice self-control work for the dogs to do, and this translates to things like not door dashing, because the dogs have practiced so much impulse control, and not jumping up on people and things like that, because they practice these sits, and at a distance is even better. Okay, the next game we're going to play is the this daisy. We call it the daisy.
Saying my dog.
So we're going to put the balls in a circle. Hopefully they'll stay in place. Okay. Now each one of them are going to send the dogs out behind the ball. Zuni first. Yeah, let's do Wyck. All together. Okay. Call your dogs to your side. And on your mark, get set, and send your dogs. Nice work. Okay, and now the dogs are all going to push all at once. On your mark, get set, push. Yay! Nice job. This demonstrates that these dogs are comfortable working together, and that becomes an issue when you have a lot of really super energetic dogs working close together. They oftentimes will get a little over aroused, and then they arouse each other, and then they get a little rowdy sometimes. But if they can practice working together, then they're better socialized dogs in the long run. So let's have them push again. Ready, steady, and push. Excellent. Good job. Nice job, Wyck. That's really good. Okay. And our last game that we're going to be doing here is a relay race. So we're going to set it up. We've got 2 teams of 2 here. Oh, red against blue. I was on vacation last week and they practiced this without me. So the red dogs, we have 2 red merle dogs and a tricolor and a blue dog. So the tri is an honorary blue dog for the day. Okay. So the dogs have to push the ball down an alleyway and then go push the balls off the bowls, and then they put the balls back and the next dog runs. So we're going to have a race here, okay? So who wants to cheer for the red team? Raise some hands out there. Red team, okay. Who wants to cheer for the blue team? Everybody else, okay? Alrighty, the cattle dogs go first. Yeah, Gary's tying his shoe. That would be unfair advantage. Okay. On your mark, get set, and push. Come on, I don't hear any cheering out there. Come on, you guys. Woo, woo, woo. Woohoo! Put them back for your teammates. Uh-oh. Ready, steady, push. Woohoo! Woo, and let's run it again. Back to the start. Down at the end. Okay. That was awesome, you guys. Let's give them a round of applause again for that great little race they did. Okay, we'll just have one more little relay race and then we're done for the day. So if any of you are interested in Treibball, we do give lessons up in Aptos, and they're every Sunday afternoon. You can go to our website, which is livingwithdogs.us, and there are also online courses, and there are books and videos. I authored a book and 2 videos on Treibball, and so you can learn in lots of different ways and learn remotely if you wanted to do that. We do online coaching for this sport as well. On your mark, get set, and push. All right, the blue team is going fast here. Yeah. See what I mean by arousal? Awesome. Okay, let's hear it for the red team. And let's hear it for the blue team. Woohoo! Blue dogs. Alrighty, well, thank you very much for being a great audience today, and we will see you around. If you have any questions, come on over and ask them. We do have some cards and brochures if you want to get those.